In the heart of Iran, a figure has shaped the nation's destiny for over 3 decades, wielding immense power and influence. This is the story of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the second supreme leader of Iran, a man whose life journey is deeply intertwined with the turbulent history of his country. Born in 1939 in Mashhad, a city known for its religious significance, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was raised in a clerical family. His father, a respected cleric, instilled in him a deep devotion to religious studies from a young age. He began his education in a traditional Islamic seminary, a maktub, and quickly showed a remarkable aptitude for religious scholarship. But his interests weren't confined to theology. He was also an avid reader of literature and poetry, a passion that would stay with him throughout his life. The 1950s were a period of intense political turmoil in Iran. The democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh, was overthrown in a coup, a pivotal event that deeply affected the young Khamenei. It was during this time that he first encountered Nawab Safavi, the founder of the Fidayeen Islam, an Islamist group that advocated for a state governed by Islamic law. This meeting was a turning point, igniting a political fire within him. His path then led him to the holy city of Qom, the epicenter of Shia scholarship in Iran. It was here that he became a student of a charismatic and revolutionary cleric named Ruhollah Khomeini. Khamenei was captivated by Khomeini's bold criticism of the Shiite regime and his vision for an Islamic republic. He became a loyal disciple, dedicating himself to Khomeini's cause. His activism did not go unnoticed. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Khamenei was repeatedly arrested and imprisoned by the Shah's secret police, the Savak. He spent years in and out of jail, enduring harsh conditions and torture. But these experiences only hardened his resolve. In his own words, the solitude of prison gave him time to develop his ideological framework. He became a key figure in the underground revolutionary network, distributing Khomeini's sermons and organizing protests. When the Iranian Revolution exploded in 1979, Khamenei was at the forefront. The Shah was overthrown, and Ayatollah Khomeini returned from exile to establish the Islamic Republic. Khamenei was appointed to several key positions in the new government. He served as the Friday prayer leader in Tehran, a highly influential post, and as the deputy minister of defense. The early years of the Republic were fraught with challenges. The Iran-Iraq War broke out in 1980, a brutal 8-year conflict that claimed hundreds of thousands of lives. Khamenei played a crucial role in managing the war effort, often visiting the front lines to boost the morale of the troops. In 1981, his life was forever changed. During a press conference, a bomb concealed in a tape recorder exploded in front of him. He survived the assassination attempt but lost the use of his right arm, a permanent reminder of the dangers he faced. Later that year, following the assassination of President Mohammad Ali Khamenei, Khamenei was elected as the third president of Iran. He served 2 terms, navigating the country through the final years of the war and the difficult period of post-war reconstruction. As president, he worked to solidify the institutions of the new republic, balancing different political factions while remaining steadfastly loyal to Ayatollah Khomeini. Then came the moment that would define the rest of his life. In June 1989, Ayatollah Khomeini passed away. The nation was plunged into mourning, and the question of succession loomed large. The Assembly of Experts, the body responsible for choosing the supreme leader, convened for an emergency session. In a surprising turn of events, they chose Ali Khamenei. At the time, he was not the most senior cleric, and his elevation was a subject of debate. But he had Khomeini's trust and a proven track record of revolutionary leadership. Ascending to the position of supreme leader, or robber, Khamenei became the most powerful figure in Iran. The role grants him the final say on all major state matters, from foreign policy and national security to the economy and culture. He is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces and oversees the judiciary and state media. For more than 30 years, Ayatollah Khamenei has guided Iran through a complex and often confrontational relationship with the West, particularly the United States. He has championed a policy of resistance economy to counter international sanctions and has been a vocal critic of what he perceives as Western cultural and political influence. His leadership has been defined by a commitment to preserving the revolutionary ideals of 1979 and ensuring Iran's independence and sovereignty. Under his watch, Iran has significantly expanded its regional influence, from Iraq and Syria to Lebanon and Yemen, Iran's network of allies and proxies has grown, making it a major power player in the Middle East. At the same time, his tenure has seen the development of Iran's controversial nuclear program, a source of major international tension and the subject of intense negotiations and sanctions. Domestically, his rule has been marked by a continuous balancing act. He has overseen periods of both reformist and conservative presidencies, managing the internal power struggles that characterize Iranian politics. He has also faced significant challenges, including widespread protests over economic hardship and political freedoms, such as the Green Movement in 2009 and the waves of unrest in more recent years. Through it all, he has maintained a firm grip on power, relying on the support of powerful institutions like the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Beyond politics, Khamenei remains a man of letters. He continues to write and is known to be a knowledgeable critic of Persian literature and poetry. He regularly meets with poets and writers, a nod to the cultural passions of his youth. Today, at over 80 years old, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei remains at the helm of the Islamic Republic. His journey from a young seminary student in Mashhad to the most powerful man in Iran is a story of faith, revolution, and unwavering conviction. He is a figure who elicits strong emotions, viewed by his supporters as a wise and steadfast guardian of the revolution, and by his critics as an unyielding autocrat. Regardless of perspective, his impact on Iran and the wider world is undeniable. His decisions have shaped the lives of millions and will continue to influence the course of the Middle East for years to come. The story of Ali Khamenei is not just the biography of a man. It is a crucial chapter in the ongoing history of modern Iran, a nation at the crossroads of tradition and change, faith and power. Thank you for watching. If you found this documentary insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the figures who shape our world.